Alright, you guys, we're going to eat dinner together. Taco Bell was closed due to short staff. There's a little something I want to talk about tonight, whether you watch this tonight or you watch this tomorrow or whenever you see this. We're going to try to bring justice to a little girl from my hometown. I talked about this on my live when this happened a year ago. I believe this happened June 26th or June 27th of 2021. A little 18-year-old girl and her best friend, who was 17 at the time, were driving down Maynardville Highway, which is a highway that goes all the way into Kentucky if you keep going on it. But it also goes through Halls in Union County. And these young girls were on their way to her friend's house. Her name is Jalen Collins. Go back. And her friend's name is Ashton. They were driving down the highway and were hit by a distracted drunk driver. His name was Robert, or is Robert. And he was texting and he was drunk. He hit them head on. Jalen was unfortunately killed on impact. She was 18 years old. She had just graduated high school. She had a really good relationship with her mother. Her mother is devastated, as you can probably imagine. Not only that, but she had a really good boyfriend, and like she just had a lot of things going for her. Not to mention, she was absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful girl. And I graduated with, I believe, her sister. Or my sister graduated with her. Regardless, I used to date someone in their family as well. In high school, he was my high school sweetheart. And ever since this happened, I've had this connection to this whole situation. And a lot of people from my hometown wanted me to do a beauty and documentary breakdown on it when it happened last year. The reason why I haven't is this hasn't went to trial yet, or court. I believe their court hearing is this month, where they'll decide whether or not it's going to go to trial or what's going to happen. Unfortunately, in the state of Tennessee, a lot of cases get pled out of court, meaning that the district attorney and will go to Jalen's mother and will ask her, you know, go to her and say, this is what we have for him. And as long as she's okay with that, they will then present that to the man who took this young girl's life. Not only did he take Jalen's life, but her best friend Ashton, who was driving the vehicle and who was only 17 at the time. I can't even imagine what that young girl must be going through. I mean, if you go through Jalen's TikTok or her Instagram or anything, Ashton is in many, many posts. I mean, it's just so devastating. And Ashton did live. However, she was in a coma for over a month. And when she came to from her coma, she found out that her best friend died in that accident. Not only that, but Ashton is going to be disabled for the rest of her life, and she's only an 18-year-old young girl. The decision that this man made to get into his vehicle and drive drunk and text while driving took away one girl's life in it's complete. Like, she will never get married. She will never have babies, which she really wanted. I mean, when a life is taken that young, it's just the most heartbreaking, devastating thing. And I feel for her mother so bad. Her mother posts about her daily to this day, and the anniversary of her being killed just passed. And now this man who murdered this young girl and disabled her best friend is now talking about how he's going to get married at the courthouse this month. Also, this man is out on parole, well, not parole. He's out on bond. He was bonded out. Not to mention his ex-wife and mother of his children post TikToks daily, giving updates about how he doesn't pay child support, and she's the one who shared that he was going to get married and all this, that, and the third. And it's just a devastating situation. This girl was 18 years old, so beautiful. From my hometown, I just feel this really deep connection to the girl. Like I said, my sister graduated with her sister. It's just like a connection that I have to this whole situation. And the fact that this man is bold enough to be going around town talking about how he wasn't drunk, he was just tired from working the day before. And I mean, it's just, it baffles me. It truly does. To make that decision to get behind the wheel drunk. And then on top of that, you text and you take the life of these two girls, or one girl. And the other girl, Ashton, she's going to be disabled for the rest of her life, and she's going to have to live with the fact that her best friend died in a car that she was driving. It's just a very, 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 very sad situation. And a lot of people that I graduated school with, Chris graduated school with, my sisters graduated with, our whole community has really come together in this situation. And I think everybody in our town should be spreading awareness and asking people to sign the petition. So in the description box of this live, there is going to be a link for you to go sign a petition. What Jalen's mother is asking for is just justice for her child, justice for her child's best friend, that this man does get time and does get punishment for what he's done. Because at this moment, he does not feel guilt for what he has done. He's going around town spreading all this false bullshit, from what I understand. And just the fact that he's wholeheartedly, yeah, Jalen, like, getting married this month. Wow. I just can't. So, guys, please, please, please sign this petition. They're so close. After you sign the petition, it does ask if you would like to donate $2. If you can, I would greatly appreciate it. Flood the comments with hashtag Justice for Jay. It's just, it's so sad. It's just so sad when they're taking that young. And she was just riding in a car. going to a friend's house, and she had spent the day with her mom, and her poor mama had no idea that that would be the last time that she would see her daughter. And that's just devastating. It's absolutely devastating. And the world that we live in today is already scary. And when you have to think about, you know, your children getting old enough to drive and make their own decisions, and you don't think that it'll be your child, your friend, your spouse, significant other, your cousin. You don't think that. And that's a super unfortunate situation. So I would really appreciate it if my followers would go down in the description box and sign the petition, Justice for Jay. It would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to my community. It would, I know it would mean a lot to her mother. Her mother has dedicated every day since Jay passed away and was killed. She has worked every single day to get justice for her. And I just, oh, my heart aches so heavy for her. I just can't imagine what she's going through with her birthday just passing. Not Jalen's, but Jalen's mother. Her birthday just passed. So yeah, I would appreciate that, guys. Hold your babies tight. You never know. Hold your babies tight. Give them love. Because you never know when it'll be the last time. This is just a really close to home situation. And I've spent the better part of tonight scrolling through Jalen's TikTok and Tammy, her mother's. And it just makes my heart ache. It makes my heart ache. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here and finish eating my food. Again, all the information for Justice for Jay will be down in the description box. Please sign that petition so that her mother can get some justice for Jalen. Again, she was 18 years old when she was killed by a drunk driver in the passenger seat of her best friend's car. Her best friend, Ashton, is going to be disabled the rest of her life. She was in a coma for over a month. And when she came out of the coma, the first thing she found out was that her best friend had been killed in that car accident. So please, you guys, keep this family in your thoughts and prayers. Put out good vibes for them. This month, they have a court hearing. I just pray that her mother finds the strength that she needs. I don't know. I couldn't imagine that, but she's doing a really good job. Like I said, she's worked every day since Jalen was killed in that car accident to get justice for her. She's been on the news. She's one strong mama. And like I said, I just couldn't imagine. So after this live is over, I'm going to put a link in the description to sign the petition for Justice for Jay. Like I said, you can donate $2 as well. That will actually get it in the hands of somebody who can make this actually happen. So you don't have to. You can share it on your socials if you want, or you don't have to do anything at all. But I would really appreciate it if you guys would at least sign the petition. And if you are planning on signing the petition, just so I can kind of get a count of how many people watched this live and went and signed it, be sure to use the hashtag Justice for Jay in the comment section. Jay is J-A-E. Be sure to put that in the description box or in the comment section. Again, if you missed the beginning of this live, this was an 18-year-old girl who was riding in the car with her best friend who was 17 at the time, and a distracted drunk driver, his name is Roger, was driving down Maynardville Highway, which is a highway that goes through Halls into Maynardville. The speed limit gets up to about 55. He was not only intoxicated, but he was texting, and he hit these two girls head on. Jalen, who was 18 at the time, had just graduated high school, had a really good boyfriend, was about to start college in the fall of 2021. She was killed on impact. Ashton was in a coma for over a month. She was the one driving the car. She was 17 at the time. And when she woke up from the coma, she found out that not only did that accident happen, but her best friend was killed in that accident. And Jalen's mother has fought every single day for the justice of her daughter. So as we're getting closer to the court day, I just want to do all I can on my platform. So yeah, I'm going to link that petition down in the description box, and I appreciate you guys so much.